In preparation and excitement for Pokemon Legends ZA, I recently watched Pokemon the series X and Y and Pokemon XYZ to get in the mindset of the setting and lore of the Kalos region, Mega Evolution, and particularly Zygarde. I knew it was a good series, filled with more game-accurate battles and better storytelling with actual anime arcs in it, but I had forgotten just how good it is. It was so good that it was the catalyst to this video. As I watched the X and Y series, a question arose in my mind. Can you beat Pokemon X and Y as Ash? What do I mean by that? The goal of the challenge is to beat the game, perfectly matching Ash Ketchum's team throughout the series. By marking each gym battle as a sort of checkpoint in time, I give myself time between events where our teams need to perfectly match each other. However, as time went on, and as I got deeper into researching for this video and challenge, I quickly realized that we, as a collective, don't give Ash enough credit for just how insane of a trainer he is. We give him a ton of flack for not fully evolving his Pokemon, but never acknowledge what his Pokemon can actually do. When tracking his Pokemon, the timing of their evolutions, their abilities, and movesets, I discovered that Ash's team barely matches what is possible in the game. Many of his Pokemon learn moves that aren't physically possible for them to learn until much later in the journey. His Fletchling, when only caught a couple episodes into the series, knows Steel Wing, a move that isn't able to be learned until level 48, or by learning it through a TM, which you can only get by getting 32 battle points from the Battle Mason. And trust me, I checked egg moves to make sure it couldn't learn it. But even the moves don't make up for his terrible team composition. As I got further and further into the challenge, I learned Ash's team is composed of 5 glass cannons with an overwhelming weakness to electric and fairy type moves. So with that being said, what are the rules for the challenge? And how hard or easy does Ash make this playthrough? The rules are this. During each important battle, to the best of my ability, I must match my team to Ash's during his respective fight in the anime. Important battles are defined as gym battles, the Kalos League or Elite Four battles, and the last fight with Lysander. Rival battles and other similar fights don't count as important battles. Additionally, I must start the battle exactly how Ash does in the anime. If he starts his battle against the electric type gym leader Clemont with a Fletchling, a flying type, I must start my fight with Clemont with Fletchling out front, despite having the clear type disadvantage. The rest of the battle is up to me. I don't need to match his Pokemon changes perfectly. Secondly, I must have my Pokemon learn any moves that Ash's learns, but anything that isn't possible is my choice. As stated earlier, Ash makes it very hard to match his team 1-for-1 for each fight. I must match each important battle with their ROE, which is rules of engagement. What does that mean? Before each gym battle, the judge will announce the rules of the match. If the judge says it's a 2-on-2 battle and no one can substitute or switch out, I can't use more than 2 Pokemon and I can't switch out Pokemon for the entire battle. Abilities and items must match in game, but any that are not stated are up to me. In this series, I think more than others, abilities play a big factor in battling. There are actual competitive strategies at play, like Gyarados' Rain team and Valerie's Trick Room team. So I will be keeping the momentum going by locking my abilities to those listed in the anime. As well as abilities, held items do play a role in the series, as many Pokemon are able to Mega Evolve with their trainers. But, spoiler alert, not a single Pokemon on Ash's team uses a held item. So as well as abilities, I will allow myself to use whatever held items I want. And I will be abusing that fact. You probably know why. I may use an HM Pokemon to get through the game, but it cannot be used in battle. Pokemon Sun and Moon have introduced Ride Pokemon to replace HMs for outside world traversal, but obviously we have no such luxury. So for this, I am able to use a Pokemon solely for HM moves. I cannot, however, use them in battle. Despite this being a challenge, this is not going by Nuzlocke rules. If a Pokemon faints, I can heal it. Ash's Pokemon faint countless times in the anime, it will happen here as well. Sorry to those who might think that this is a lame run due to that. I'm a busy guy, I've got a job, soon to be wife and friends. I don't want to take an insane amount of time on this challenge. Getting into Ash's team, the first Pokemon on his team is the very iconic and beloved Pikachu. Pikachu, we know for a fact, is male and has been hit time and time again by electric type attacks, so we know for a fact that he has the ability Static. His moves consist of Quick Attack, Electro Ball, Iron Tail, and of course, Thunderbolt. The first issue comes from Iron Tail, as Pikachu can't actually learn it naturally in Generation 6, so I decided that I would take a move from a moveset that he learns from another series and give him Double Team. The item I plan on giving him is the Light Ball, something I hinted at earlier. The Light Ball doubles the attack and special attack of any Pikachu holding it, so for this challenge, that's basically going to be necessary. How you receive it though, it's one of the first things I researched for this video, and also the part that made me realize how monumental this video would be. To get the Light Ball in Pokemon X and Y, you must catch a Pikachu that has a 5% chance of holding this item. Luckily, Pikachu is accessible very early on before you even reach Santaloon, so this should be easy, right? The second Pokemon on Ash's team is the very well-known member in this series, his Greninja. His Greninja possesses the ability Battle Bond, which allows it to Mega Evolve into Ash Greninja. But as much as I would love to use Ash Greninja throughout my playthrough, Battle Bond doesn't actually exist until Generation 7 with Sun and Moon. You could actually get this Greninja by going through the demo. I have this Greninja. He chills in my Pokemon home for the day I'll be able to use him again. So for this ability, I'll just take the base Torment. The moveset for Greninja fluctuates throughout the series as Ash trains it from Froakie to a Greninja, but it settles on Cut, Double Team, Aerial Ace, and of course Water Shuriken. Over the recording sessions, I change items on Greninja a lot, but I end up on Metronome. The third Pokemon on Ash's team is a Pokemon that probably people have used on their first playthrough of Pokemon X and Y. Talonflame. Again, another Pokemon that fluctuates movesets due to it being caught early on. Talonflame settles on Flame Charge, Brave Bird, Steel Wing, and Razor Wing. I have quite a few qualms with this setup, as you'll hear later throughout my playthrough, but Razor Wing fucking sucks. It's a 2-turn special attack that's 80 power on a Pokemon that likes physical attacks that doesn't usually live past 1 or 2 attacks. As I'll be running Acrobatics until I learn Brave Bird at 64, I don't give Talonflame an item for most of the game until the Elite Four, which I give it the Sky Plate because that's all I had. The ability must be Big Pecs for Fletchling, which will evolve and then it will get Flame Body. Fourth on the list is Goodra. Goodra is probably in my top 50 Pokemon. It's just a silly guy. However, Goodra probably causes me the most problems and has actually made me consider not doing this video entirely. You see, Gumi is not available until Route 14, which is not able to be accessed until after you fight Clemont, the 5th gym. But in the anime, Goodra plays a massive role in the fight against Clemont. As well as that, even if I were to have access to Gumi on a route before, Slugoo doesn't evolve until level 50, specifically in the rain. To give some context, Clemont's max level is 37. So how do I plan on solving this conundrum? My conundrum is solved through my rules. I didn't actually really know the solid lines of my rules until I actually put an entire plan together to get through Kalos, which I have written down of when and where I need certain Pokemon and when I need them to know certain moves to match the series. My rules state that to the best of my ability, I must match my team to Ash's. It's a very cheeky way to get out of actually solving how to get around this, but I can't really get around it any other way other than trading or changing the actual save file just to have Gumi, which I honestly didn't really know how to do. So in this case, Gumi won't be caught until after Clemont. Goodra's moveset consists of Dragon Pulse, Rain Dance, Ice Beam, and Bide. I'm not a fan of Bide. I've never liked it. Always unnecessary risks when it comes to using it, but whatever. Maybe it'll come in clutch later. Goodra's item, for most of the time I have it, is the Damp Rock, as that's largely all I had. But I will make a last-minute switch to Leftovers to make it harder to take out. And finally, Goodra's ability must be Hydration, as it's featured a few times in different anime episodes. Ash's 5th Pokemon is probably the most forgotten one in the series, which is Noivern. Ash doesn't actually get Noibat until a little bit before the start of XYZ, and a larger part of that series is dedicated to the Kalos League, Mastering Battle Bond, and the Zygarde Crisis. I just finished watching this series a couple weeks ago as of writing this, and the only genuine part that I remember happening is Noibat evolving and going toe-to-toe with fucking Zapdos. The most problematic part about Noivern isn't actually its ability or its moveset, but how you actually get it. You get Noibat in Terminus Cave, which the player gets access to after the Big Team Flare showdown, so this obviously invokes the same rule earlier of matching a team to the best of my ability. Noivern's moveset consists of Supersonic, Boom Burst, Dragon Claw, and Acrobatics. So you know I'm not putting an item on this guy. Its ability is never stated nor comes into play in the anime, so I opt for whatever I get. This case is Infiltrator, which is probably the better option anyway. And finally, the last Pokemon on Ash's team is Hawlucha. Hawlucha is actually probably my favorite Pokemon depicted in the series, right next to Clemont's lovable Chespin. Hawlucha actually makes this whole thing the easiest, as I can capture it right on time, and its moveset isn't bad and is possible. Its moveset is X-Scissor, High Jump Kick, Flying Press, and Karate Chop. which I actually do have a small gripe with, but it's more of a me issue rather than anything. I teach Hawlucha power-up punch before I teach a karate chop, so I went from a Michelin star meal to McDonald's, which left a very bad taste in my mouth, and I constantly got it confused with the likes of Knock Off and Brick Break. So I've made some poor choices occasionally, but I digress. Hawlucha has no cannon ability, so I wanted to opt for Unburden to give it a Focus Sash or Citrus Berry to benefit from. But the Focus Sash is found in the Battle Mason, and there's not as many berries in X and Y as I thought there might be. So I just let it keep the black belt despite its ability not synergizing with it. So without further delay, let's find out if you can beat Pokemon X and Y as Ash Ketchum. I love that theme so much. It's so good. Yeah, I'm back at it. It has been years since I've recorded a Pokemon video. The last one that I recorded was like Platinum, I believe, in a Nuzlocke that I wanted to do, and then it never went anywhere. I started the game and got yapped at by Professor Sycamore for a bit before I was told to pick who I was. I was finally let into the world of Pokemon and then immediately stabbed by a rogue fletchling. I then got into the settings and swapped the battle style from Switch to Set. I then got jump scared by 2 Girl Scouts selling me cookies and then ran to go get my first Pokemon. This is so nostalgic. I love these tracks. It's part of the reason why I use these tracks in my videos. Like the Professor Sycamore track is like one of my favorite to use. God, I'm getting chills. I miss this. I very quickly picked Froakie as my starter to get the first Pokemon for Ash's team. Shauna challenges me to a battle, which I win easily. Then I go tell my mom I'm off to be the very best, like no one ever was. Serena then shows Shauna and myself how to catch Pokemon. Wow, the Pokemon went inside the Pokeball? How do you think your Pokemon will sort? Okay, take my joke then, sure. I find the bird that I need to catch and catch it first try. Heading into Santaloon Forest, we come to our first major challenge. As stated before, I need to get a male Pikachu with static, which isn't too hard. But the hard part is finding Light Ball, which has a 5% chance of dropping. The good news is I can use a Pikachu as static to lure the other Pikachus, as leading the party with a static Pokemon improves the chances of electric types to show up. Through the power of editing, you don't have to wait, but I ended up catching 12 Pikachu throughout my time in Santaloon Forest to get the Light Ball. Oh, yo! Hold on! Let's go! Look at all these fucking Pikachus, man. Look at how many there are. Oh my god. That's so many. And this was the last one that had it. You are the GOAT. After a bit of training, it was time to challenge Viola. All right, Viola, let's do it. That determined expression, that glint in your eye says you're up to the challenge. It's fantastic, just fantastic. Is this your first time challenging a gym? Fantastic. Whether it's the tears of frustration that follow a loss or the blossom of joy that comes with the victory, they're both great subjects for my camera. Fantastic, this will just be fantastic. Now come at me. My lens is always focused on victory and I won't let anything ruin this shot. Oh, right, the gym theme in this sucks. Like, terrible ass. I forgot about that, like, entirely. That makes me sad, because I usually like the gym leader themes. All right, moderators, kill this guy. Or not, cool, that's fine. Decreasing the electricity. Oh, firepower. Never mind. Okay, you know, kind of thought that you'd live, but whatever. It was a crit. Vivian. Oh, right. Fucking infestation. But you're dead. You're just gone. Or not. There you go. You're just gone. You're just. There we go. After receiving the first gym badge from Viola, I ran into her sister, Alexa, who gave me the EXP share. All right, and we got the XP share. This is gonna make things both a lot easier and a lot harder, because it'll be easier to level up everybody at the same time. Be harder to maintain the current level. The future is now, thanks to science. Quantic Gear activate. I then come across one of the most annoying trainers in the game that happens to hit 3 protects in a row. God damn it. You're just like the fucking... Are you... Bro. Hit that 1 in 3 chance. No shot. That's insane. That's insane. Okay, I was about to say 4 in a row is gonna make me go insane. Do not hit another one. I mean, I guess I've just gotta do it again. You were the worst trainer, like actually. I came across the 2 most forgotten characters in all of Pokemon that entered Lumio City for the first time in years. It's gonna be weird seeing this place in full 3D like 10 years later or something. Hold on, when did Pokemon X and Y come out? Yeah, literally like 12 years later, we're gonna be seeing almost to the day actually. October 12th, 2013 is when it released.
Why are you shouting?
Because that's how videos work. People scream and they get lots of views. And... Ah! See, now we're gonna get 10 million views. Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Jordan brought cinnamon rolls. Thank you, Jordan. Everyone say thank you, Jordan. All right, so now it's time to go get our second starter. And this one is gonna be Squirtle. Now, the reason why this one's gonna be Squirtle is because Squirtle, World Turtle, and Blastoise are going to be by HM Slave. It's going to be used for Surf. It's going to be used for Strength. I think it can learn Rock Smash, so it's going to be used for Rock Smash, and so it's going to be used for all those different things. I head inside to hear a familiar song. It's the man with the song! Yo! I know this one! How's your Pokemon journey going so far? Have you met many different Pokemon? Fantastic. Let me have a quick look at your Pokedex and see. Well, I haven't seen a lot of different Pokemon, but let me tell you, if you need research on Pikachu, bro, I've got you handled. Sycamore challenges me to a battle, then promptly gives me another free Pokemon. I name it HM to solidify it's the HM Pokemon. Serena and I meet in a cafe close by and find the 1% talking about being ugly. Damn. I wouldn't take this if I were Diantha. Like, imagine this guy is like a CEO is like, don't you want to be beautiful forever and not be ugly and gross and old? Like, damn, bro. I went through Route 5 to find a Snorlax blocking my way. Roki gets up to level 16 and attempts to evolve for the first time, but due to the rules of the challenge, I block the evolution. This is something that happens quite often throughout the adventure. Basically, from here on, assume every level up I'm spamming B. All right, that's the first one of many that we will see. To get the Poke Flute to wake up Snorlax, I head over to Parfum Palace. I pick up the HM Cut from the maze and immediately teach it to Froakie. The rich guy gives me the Poke Flute, I take it to the owner to wake up Snorlax, and then run away because it's too tanky. A bit later, I come across Team Flare for the first time in Glittering Cave. Holy shit. This got a fire? Why is the Team Flare theme so good? I don't think it tops Team Plasma's theme. Team Plasma's theme is so good. After taking care of Team Flare, I grab Rock Smash from the lady outside the aquarium, which started a terrible static that I just can't get rid of. How close am I to silage? Literally right there. Okay, cool. God damn, this music. I forgot how much this music fucking slaps in this game. As I was training, I really started to notice how weak the unevolved Pokemon were, and I was really starting to be concerned about Grant's battle. This gym battle is gonna go terribly. Because I've got 2 Pokemon that are weak to his, and one that is super effective against it, but it's a Glass Cannon, and one that's 4 times weak, because Amara's like an Ice and Rock type. So Fletchling's gonna die like instantly. This is not good. And it wasn't good. I got knocked out by Grant 4 times before actually beating him. Rocked him instead. Okay, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. Oh, dude. You've still got fucking the Hyper Potion too. Dude, this is so difficult. Surely. Okay. Surely you miss. Surely you miss. Surely you miss. Surely you miss. Okay, whatever. Surely I live. Ooh, okay. I can work with this. I can work with this. I'm just gonna like quadruple double team. Huge misses. Huge misses. Do I do one more? Do I do one more? How many is this? I think this is 3. I'm doing it. You are not hitting me, you stupid dinosaur. All right, you're moving pretty slow now, so now I should Electro Ball. Oh, let's go. All right, this is 5 attempts at Grant. Jesus. After finally beating Grant, I got the badge and went to catch Hawlucha. I got jump scared by Team Flare, then went into Reflecting Cave. I found a black belt and gave it to Hawlucha, then got the hell out of the Reflecting Cave. It was very, very boring, trust me. After getting into Shalur City, I got yapped at by Karina and her Gramps, smacked around Serena for the Mega Band, which I never used. I then traded up my Hawlucha to learn Flying Press, which I didn't know was a dual type move, and Fletchling to learn Flame Charge, and evolved it into a Fletchinder. All right, so to fight Karina, I have to use Hawlucha first, and then I can follow it up with Fletchinder and Pikachu. I think this will be a fine battle, considering I'm going in with 2 flying types and probably my most powerful Pokemon. And considering that I am no longer using Fletchling of all Pokemon, I should be okay. The 3 Pokemon rule might kind of hurt, but I mean, it always kind of does. This is probably going to be one of the easier gym battles, because I have what I need to beat this gym leader. But I'm also prepared to email, so. Okay, I gotta just start off with an aerial ace. Yeah, I kind of figured that might be a fake out, but it's okay. I think Machoke could probably just aerial ace here as well. Ooh, yeah, you know what? Fair. Just burn your hyper potions, why not? You want to see me do it again? All right, and then for the Lucario, I will just fucking Flying Press because that shit is quad effective against Lucario. Oh, it's not. It's Hawlucha. All right. This just got suddenly more interesting. I think I just Flying Press. Pikachu, I guess. I kind of thought it was Lucario. I'm surprised. I thought for sure that she was gonna bring out Lucario. You live this? Yeah. Do I outspeed? I mean, probably, right? .73 speed. 35. Okay. I don't actually outspeed. Did I rip a Thunderbolt? Hope I live? Or do I... Yeah, why not? Damn. That sucks. Okay, so... Question will probably be the best option here. Because I can just Flame Charge. I'm just gonna keep Flying Pressing. It's 3. So +1 stage. So yeah, I probably outspeed surely. Wait, I have Quick Attack. What am I doing? I just Quick Attack. Yeah, there we go. Karina gives me the 3rd gym badge. Then I go over to the Tower of Mastery to take her Lucario and kick her out. Okay, sure. Yeah, why not? Hear me out, though, Bone Rush. And it avoided. Nice. Sure, yeah. Uh-huh, okay, yeah, 100%. Oh. Oh, interesting. So it still gives you the chance to take it. But, oh, okay. It's kind of an awkward situation because now this Lucario that cared about you so much doesn't want, it's like this trainer doesn't want to be with the Lucario. But now, Karina's in a position where her own Pokemon doesn't even want to be with her. Leaving Karina in her awkward situation, I go ride a Skidoo with some banger music. When in Coumarine, I talk to the quiz lady and try to get the TM that I needed. Do you want to try the quiz? Yeah. Here's the question. What's the move that I'm describing? The user is now holding an item. This attack inflicts massive damage. Acrobatics. Correct. As per honest, I'll give you a TM. I don't have to explain what kind of move this is, correct? Perfect. That's the exact one that I needed. I defeat Serena yet again in front of the gym, then challenge Ramos. Alrighty. Ramos. The quickest that we've made it to a gym leader, actually. At only 30 minutes of recording. Which is actually very nice. And not much happens between Ramos and Clemont either, so we might have easy gyms back to back. The problem is Clemont is going to be hard. Clemont is going to be very difficult. So that one will be hard. You're not getting one shot today. Got it. Get flamed, idiot. And now your attack's halved as well, so like, I don't care. And you took so much damage that like I can just hit you with flame charge from 2 shot. You know? Sorry, buddy. He didn't even get a chance. And with the easiest gym beaten, I'm told to smack around Team Flare in the power plant, and I find probably one of the best music tracks in the entire game at gyms. God, the Pokemon Company know what they're doing with their music. I sweep through Team Flare, then run into a very tall man. The Pokemon. The flower Pokemon. The Pokemon that was given eternal life. The poison. The poison made specifically for Cuzco. Cuzco's poison. The future is now, thanks to science. Prism Tower lighting system activate. The future is now, thanks to science. Okay, I need to find a Pokemon Center. You know, that would do. That would do it right there. All right, so against Clemont, I can only use Pikachu and Hawlucha because you literally cannot get Gumi in the game until you beat Clemont. So, which means that I will be going into Clemont's battle with a Pikachu and a Hawlucha, a Pokemon that's not very effective, and a Pokemon that is weak to it. This is going to be a very interesting battle. And by interesting, I mean hard. Like this is a battle that I was worried about since the beginning. And then I took a break and forgot to press record when I came back and beat Clemont's gym. Luckily, I had a save state and I could reload to before the battle, but I had already been through a chunk of the gym beforehand. There's not much I can do about it. What happened is like the first 2 floors, I beat those 2 pretty easily with Pikachu. I came up to this one, came up to this guy, and this guy has an Ampharos, and I got easily wiped out by him. So this is after I've come back from the Pokemon Center, and I went ahead and saved right here, and this is the save state that I have for this section. I believe right after this guy is Clemont. So I'm just going to fight him again. I mean, I beat him once. Surely I can beat him again. I then proceeded to get absolutely bent the fuck over by Ace Trainer Rico and his Ampharos for a solid 26 minutes. I genuinely don't know how many times I had to reset, but it was a lot. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. Go fuck yourself. Oh my god, that guy. Emolga. Alright, so now I have to do the same thing again, which is double team stall. He knows what I'm doing. He's trying to get in as many attacks as he can before he heard from Rico. He heard from his alternate universe himself. Alright, I'm gonna heal. One more double team for the road. Do not volt switch. Damn you. I was gonna one-shot you. Alright, Heliolisk. Let's duke it out. Yep, the hyper potion, I should have seen it coming. Oh, he actually hit. I don't want to chance it. I really don't. It was a good thing I didn't. It was a really good thing I didn't. But the good news is that I can quick attack here. And then I can heal because you're gonna heal at the same time. Hey, if the gym leader gets a heal stall, so do I. It was actually a crit too. All right, who are you bringing out next? Magneton. Okay, I kind of thought so. Magneton's slow, so Electro Ball will actually do something against it. It is much better than hitting quick attacks for 0 damage. That little bit of extra juice from the electric train is pretty nice, I can't lie. Ooh, nice. After beating Clemont for the second time while I was actually recording, I headed over to Route 14 to find Agumi and Ketchum. Okay, or I should not aerial ace that. I said catch Agumi. Got peer pressured into going to a Yap house, which I sped through. Then in Lever, started the gym. There wasn't a lot going on. Because my hope is that I can just start, is that even with, I can probably just one-shot these. The question is how much does aerial ace do compared to flying press? Because flying press does a ton of damage, but it is less effective. We get a free switch in. It is against... I think it's fine. Oh, but you're gonna spam it, of course. Why would you? I might be able to keep up with the defense raises here. Will this kill? I don't think it'll kill. That's my crits. Yeah, it doesn't kill. So now we are in the spot where I want it to be. Because now I can roost, which will heal with the other Pokemon as well. Power again. Does my attack go any higher? Yes, it does. Okay. I might have one more in me. I'd have to see. No attack. So I am at full attack. We roost again. And that was a crit. Okay, so next up is Mr. Mime. I'm probably gonna get one shot, but we know that Flying Press isn't neutral effective. But we still know that it does a ton of damage. So let's just try your ace, because that'll be neutral with like +6. Yeah, +6 attack is gonna do that. Get all sorts of good. Acrobatics. I don't think I can teach you this. I mean, I can teach you it for now. I think I might be able just to one-shot you with aerial ace. Ooh, almost. Rest in peace, Hawlucha. You did a great job spamming attack ups. I did forget about that last hyper potion. That sucks. That was a crit though. I will take a crit. So crit. That does a... Oh, it was a crit. Of course it was. I can use acrobatics. Why? What am I doing? Don't kill. Don't kill. Don't kill. Low roll. Okay. Yeah. Easy. Acrobatics. There we go. Yeah. GG's. I can't. Can I? I can, because the next gym I have to evolve Fletchinder. So I could just rip the Evo right now. I think I will. I'll just rip the Evo right now. My pretty bird evolved. I got Valerie's gym badge before heading over to the Pokeball factory and smacking around Team Flare, which caused more annoying static. I visited the move reminder in the next town and had Hawlucha remember Karate Chop in place for Power Up Punch. I will come to hate this decision. I headed north to clear out Frost Cavern to help an Abomasnow and help calm a worried Mamoswine so I could ride it over to Anastar City, where I once again showed Serena who is the best. Now, the important thing to note about this specific gym is that in the anime, it is a 2v2 double battle with Talonflame and Frogadier against 2 Meowsticks. However, that is... I don't remember what's in the gym, but like, I know that it's not a 2v2 double battle. Which means that I have the pleasure of also suffering no swapping. If it's a better idea to swap from Talonflame to Frogadier, I can't do that. I just have to let Talonflame die in that situation. Sigilif, okay. Okay, it's a 2v3. I can handle that. It's gonna be a bit hard though. So you're just a psychic type, so I'm pretty sure I can use acrobatics you off the bat. Okay. Reflect. Ooh, raise into defense. That's gonna hurt a little bit for a little bit. Yeah. Ooh, special defense belt off the rip too. That sucks. God, that reflect sucks, man. That's gonna be a pain for a little while. That wasn't a crit, that was just, oh my god. It's gonna be a difficult one. Okay, the reflect wore off, so I can probably one-shot the Sigilif. I can't! Oh my god! Please, don't kill. And you can. Lovely. Okay, so Frogadier, and I will just quick attack. Make sure it doesn't get off the reflect, because that would be actually detrimental. Of course. I guess I got a double team. I'll take light screen. We'll get a couple double teams off. Of course, it's got to be light screen. So we've got 1 and 0. Two and 1. Three and 2. Four and 2, or 4 and 3. Okay. So water pulse will make it wear off. You're gonna put back up light screen because of course you are. There's a good chance you might heal, so I'm gonna revive Talonflame. No, okay, cool. Reflect wears off here. So cut. You're gonna heal. You're 100% gonna heal. Okay. Then I will do the same, and I will heal with the hyper potion. What? You're not healing. I'm kind of stunned. I thought you were gonna heal. Okay, well then I will just quick attack, because I really don't want to miss here. Oh. I have no idea what to do here, because you're a water and a psychic. So you're going to tank my attacks pretty good. And you are bulky as hell, true, too, so... Right? Yeah, you're pretty bulky. You've got an 80 defense and 110 special defense. That's crazy. But it would be better just to straight attack. I think I gotta heal. Because I don't know how much you're gonna hit me for, but it's gonna be a lot if you... Okay, well... Okay, I wasted 2 turns there, which sucks. And of course that one hits. Of course it does. And it doesn't, and it barely matters because the special defense fell, and so if I heal, you're gonna one-shot me again. So I have to, if I double team, I've only double teamed 3 times, so I can pray for not another hit, but that's about all I can do. Yep. Let me quick attack, see if I can get a couple of hits in. Yeah. I just need some flinches from King's Rock, and I think I could be gold. Yeah, that's sad. Okay. R.I.P. Frogadier. But I think that could have put me in range for a one-shot kill with acrobatics. God damn it! Of course, it's gotta be. I gotta be almost every single time. You're gonna heal. You're 100% gonna heal. Do I heal Talonflame, or do I heal, or do I revive Greninja? I think I might just have to acrobatics here so I can get it down to half at least. Once the heal goes through. I think I just have to. And you didn't heal, so like that actually might have made the difference. Meow stick. Can I one-shot? Can I one-shot? Can I one-shot? Meow stick. Oh, but you have fake out. You 100%, you 110% have fake out. Like, there's no way you don't have fake out. So I'm not gonna one-shot with acrobatics here. So if I go here, let me see. Give me your stats. You've got a lower defense, so I could one-shot with acrobatics. If I heal and you fake out, I think I could take it. Yes, fake out. That was a crit. Oh, and you got the flame body. Let's go. Okay, so the next one is going to be probably Psychic, just ripping Psychic or Dazzling Gleam from here on. I could probably live 1. Especially if it's Side Shock, because well, would Side Shock count for, maybe not. I think it'd probably be better to heal Frogadier quick. Just in case. Calm my mind. That's rough. That's tough. Okay. So anything is just gonna one-shot, so I just have to kill. Acrobatics has to be the play here. Oh, another Calm Mind. I win. I win. I just win. I just win. I just win. Or do I? Because you're in yellow, so you... Oh, but you're 100% gonna heal. You're 100% gonna heal. There's no way you don't heal. Or are you out of heals? You must be out of heals. You must be out of heals. I grab the gym badge, then go outside to hear Eggman's announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right, he took his Hedgehog fucking Quilly dick out and he pissed on my fucking wife. I briefly teach Talonflame Fly so I can go back and catch a Pidgey to be my flyer. I teach it Fly, then reteach Talonflame Acrobatics. After some training, I finally let Frogadier evolve into Greninja. Since I can't get Water Shuriken from evolving late, I'm forced to fish for a Love Disc to get a Heart Scale to remind it to move. I take a pit stop in Coumarine to pick up a Lucky Egg to level up Goomy to 50 faster. I start making my way through Lysander Lab while training Goomy. Legoo, lock in! Oh my god, the one time I actually choose to use you, you suck. Imagine falling asleep in your fucking worst nemesis base. Just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna lay down for a little bit. I find a tall man in a cage and he tells me a bedtime story. I go downstairs, save the world, then Zerosic dooms the world. However, despite this, I'm forced to go train Sliggoo up to 50 for an hour. After almost exactly 1 hour or 2 hours of recording, we now have a Goodra. Thank God. And the challenge can continue. There he is, the big beautiful lad himself. What's my stats on this guy now? Not the greatest defense, with some really good special attack, special defense. And you're a lot speedier than I thought you would be. You're almost faster than Pikachu! That's crazy! Damn, Goodra's speedy. I head over to Geosenge to stop Team Flare from nuking the world. In the lowest part of the base, 6 admins appear out of thin air and force me to battle them. I, of course, defeat them. Xerneas awakens. Catch him! Can I run? I can run. That's funny. Oh, okay, so I can't actually, like, run. Then a 10-year-old puts a legendary Pokemon into a tiny ball. However, this raises a major issue that I didn't think of. Oh, I didn't realize we were fighting on the fucking sun. Yeah, okay. So this is a problem. Is there something I can spam while it dies? I guess I could spam Geomancy. But that boosts all of its stats, so... I'll just gravity as much as I can. Although that did allow it to get a bunch of swords dance off, and I don't like that. And Miancho is fast. My choices might have caused some issues. We are cool with Talonflame. I just need this to kill. Cool, I killed. That's fine. Hi, Roar. Goodra is going to be good to swap in here. That's a little close for comfort. Let's see, you've got a speed of 105. And that's super fast, but depending on what comes out here, you could just be dead. Yeah, you're just dead. I could try Dragon Ball, see if I... Oh, I do have speed. It's kind of great. I got it to half. That's good enough for me. So if I swap into Pikachu here, I should be able to take it out, and then I'll be ready for Gyarados. There it is. Level 50 Pikachu, let's go. That does suck. You're gonna Mega Evolve, and then my attacks aren't gonna be as good. I think I just Thunderbolt. Yeah. Ooh, Earthquake. Yeah. That is one that doesn't really miss. That also leaves some issues for my good old team here. Hawlucha would actually probably be the best play here, because now it's a dragon type. So... let me fight. I'll fight. Oh, huge. Huge. Here we go. And then he tries to commit genocide on a astronomical level. And then fails. Because plot armor. A long, long time ago, a very long time ago, a man made an ultimate weapon. Using it required the life force of many Pokemon. The Pokemon granted eternal life learned this. Resurrected eternal Pokemon left the man's side. The man was surprised and sad. He had revived it so they could be together. Day after day passed and they were never meant to meet. Eventually, he came to the mere shell of a man condemned to wander forever by the light of the weapon. And a Pokemon that also wanders eternally. Where is it now? What do I have to do to meet it? After the catastrophe, I headed over to Terminus Cave to finally get the last member of my party, which happens to only have a 20% chance of appearing when dropping from the ceiling. This will probably take a while. Noibat. Let's go. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. I catch the bat and go to catch more Love Disc by Silage. Reason being, Noibat doesn't actually learn Supersonic, it needs to be reminded. Say with Boom Burst, but that can also be taught at 75, which I was not going to do. After I get the heart skills, I start training up Noibat to 48 to evolve it. At the move reminder, Noibat remembers Boom Burst, then Supersonic. Back in Kuraway, I beat the Professor, Shauna, Tyranno, then Trevor. In Snowbell, Ulfric was AFK, and I had to go find him in the Pokemon Village. Fuck, this is the maze, right? Can I remember how you get through here? It's been so long, but I do remember that this was one of my favorite places to go. It's one of my favorite places to go because you can train pretty nicely. Go this way. You just cross down. Do the double battle and then you go up, right? Right. Yeah, there it is. I remembered that after all these years. I used to hang out in this area for hours and listen to this song. How did I not go insane? Okay. Wolfric heads back and I follow. Try a little... Ooh. Swapping to... Ooh, snow warning. Okay. Swapping to... Talonflame here is definitely the play. So if I could take it out in one, that'd be so good. Don't think energy ball kills? Yeah. Alright, Obama Snow. Salute you. You are dead. You are not dead. Oh god. Okay, but Ice Beam doesn't kill. Or it does, because that was a crit. Okay, well, GG's, I guess. Go next, because my win con is Talonflame. Cut, I suppose. Okay, yeah. This is GG's go next. I can't have this Obama Snow kill Talonflame. I just can't. It can't happen. I guess acrobatics might not kill. That's not really what I wanted to see. Cause you're gonna heal. Maybe I just heal stall with you. Yeah, maybe I just heal stall with you. Now I can acrobatics. Maybe get a high roll. Nope. Question is, do you heal again or do I die? Okay, you heal. Well, that's a little unfortunate, but that's fine. Hail stops. Okay, that's huge. That's huge. That's huge. I'm gonna use this time to heal because you're gonna attack me like a quadrillion damage. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine and dandy. It's fine and dandy. It's all under control because I have Flame Charge. I thought... fire type... I thought if you use a fire type move, it doesn't... That's cringe. That's so cringe. That's so cringe. I thought if you used a fire type move, it insta-thaws you. When was that never a thing? Did I imagine that? Okay. Ice Shard, cool. I'm back in it. Acrobatics, kill this guy. How are you still alive? Just flame charge him. Next is a Bergmite, right? Please be a Bergmite. That would be cool. Please, Matt. Okay, it's a Cryogonal. That's not as cool. I don't kill. There's no way. Right? No. There's no way I don't. There's no way I kill here. Oh, setting up the hail. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. And that was a crit. That was huge, huge W, Talonflame. Okay, and then last one is Avalugg. Do you have your anime counterpart ability? Home Temple or Ice Body? You for sure have Ice Body. Like, why would you have Hail on Cryogonal if you didn't? Sucks. Oh my god. What is your defense stat? $184? Dude. It's so Jover. Razorwind, I guess? This is the one time Razorwind is actually gonna matter? $184. 184 defense. That is insane. That is nuts. I'm being set up on. Like, I think it's just Jover. My only solace is that your speed is in the fucking tank. Your speed is in the fucking... It's Pikachu. The answer is Pikachu. 100% it's Pikachu. Because now your speed is in the red. Like, because it has a 21 speed, a 28 speed. Electro Ball. Like, that's just how it is. Because you've got a 44 first. Let's go! Holy shit. That actually terrified me for a second. That was terrifying. An Aval... 184? Who was the person that came up with that? We have a couple things to do before we get to the Elite Four. So, Talonflame needs to get to level 64 and learn both Steel Wing and Brave Bird. Hawlucha needs to learn X Scissor, which I need to go to Azure Bay to get. Greninja needs to learn Aerial Ace, which I need to go to Connecting Cave to get. And Noivern needs to learn Dragon Claw, which I can get on Victory Road. Near Coumarine, I jump on War Turtle and surf around Azure Bay until I find my TM. Exeter is taught to Hawlucha, then I go to Silent City to grab Aerial Ace from the Connecting Cave and teach it to Greninja. I then jumped over to Route 12 to grab the leftovers from Goodra, since his tanky status allows him to utilize the healing really well. Afterwards, I head to Victory Road. They treat this a lot more seriously in the games than they do in the fucking anime. Because in the anime, it's just a fucking tournament. It's like you're almost royalty in this part. I'm sorry. This is like profile picture versus the person you meet in person. Because that guy was not the one I just saw. Yeah, look at this guy. And then look at this guy. I'm sorry, you are literally not the same. I get the Dragon Claw and teach it to Noivern, then make it to the summit. I then almost immediately turn back around to train up Talonflame up to 64 to learn Brave Bird. I head back to the league and start the final challenge. All right, so as a reminder, I must start with Greninja. Luckily, I think this first one is a given because I have to start with Greninja in the first one that I do. And which one is the fire type? Malva. So I'm going to start with Malva here. All right, it is time. All right. Malva's got fire type Pokemon, which shouldn't be too big of an issue. Of course, I've got Greninja. I've got some other means. This one shouldn't be too big of an issue. Oh, they only have 4 Pokemon? Dude, I think this is GG's. I think the challenge is already won. Against Diantha. Diantha might be a little bit interesting, but give me one more. Give me one more. Give me okay. You didn't give me it. All right. What does that do? My attack fell and my special attack fell. That sucks, but I can take that, right? Do I want to double team here, or do I just want to hit it with another? I think I hit it with another. Certainly. Three? Give me 2 more. 4? 5? Let's go, Greninja. You're the GOAT. Talonflame. We have one of these bad boys ourselves. They can hit and do a ton of damage. So I think, I mean, Raybird probably will hit, but I think the recoil damage happens even if it misses. So I think double team here. I think it might be good just to set up a couple. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't take the recoil damage. That sucks. Don't kill? Okay, little too close for comfort. But I can deal. Really? Only twice? Come on, Greninja, lock in Greninja. Hit all 5. Give me a crit too. Oh, bro, you don't even need all 5. You don't even need all 5. Oracle is kind of interesting. Because your special defense is a little bit high, right, Torkoal? So I think it might be better to Aerial Ace here, honestly. Nope. Definitely not better to Aerial Ace. I definitely have to Water Shark in here. Ooh, yeah, that'll do it for Greninja. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. if I bring in Goodra, who's going to be the... you've got Earthquake for sure. I can set up the rain with Goodra. Setting up the rain with Goodra might be good. Because if you hit me with the fire, I'll just rain dance you out. You might just Earthquake me again, though. Oh, Stone Edge, yeah. Maybe I bide. I think I bide here. Oh yeah, I bide 100%. Okay, you just tank those hits. Tank those hits, Goodra. Get those one shots. Yeah, you're gonna need it with Buddy Spied. Yeah, you're dead, 100%. Yeah, easy. No lore, that's a little more interesting. How many turns does this spend? I'm pretty sure I have one more turn of rain. So if I Dragon Pulse here, I can rain next turn. Yeah, there it is. I might set back up the rain just to make sure I can live. Fuse Ray. Can Fuse Ray have priority? Doesn't look like it has priority. Yeah. Doesn't look like it has priority. Oh, this Chandelier's just faster. I thought it was faster. It's kind of weird. Okay, I'm a little worried. Don't hit yourself. Huge. Yeah, full restore makes sense here. Why is hydration not doing anything? But whatever. Ooh, huge. All right, if I swap to... Oh, I can't swap to Greninja. Oh, and I can swap to Hawlucha, though. It'll take the hit, and then I can come back with an X-Scissor. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Okay. Let's put the fighting and flying, but it wouldn't affect. Let's be real, it wouldn't affect. I guess any little bit of chip damage will help, but it might just be better just to swap. Yeah, and there goes the fire. Noivern. Got this, buddy. Yeah, just acrobatics. Don't boom burst because you'd be an idiot if you did. Confide. Oh, easy. I don't even have any. Oh, I guess I have one special attack. Do you have another full restore? I'm thinking not. Don't miss. There we go. Easy. All right, first gym leader down, or first member down. I think that was probably the easiest. So these next two, I have to start with Hawlucha. Now I need to figure out which one of this the steel guy. Yeah, you're the steel over here. You're 100% the steel guy over here. I do need to be wary about Aegislash because Aegislash is kind of cool. Oh, I didn't change my starter. Yeah, that's a good thing I caught that. Hawlucha, you've got this. You've got this, buddy. You're so goated. I can just take KOs all day, every day with high jump kick. Surely. Okay, so surely I go first here. Surely I go first. It's a pair of keys. Not what I was expecting, but okay. I mean, I was planning on attacking anyway. That's fine. Do I hit another? Ooh, I don't know. I think I might. I can't use the same round. Yeah, you're gonna die now. Ooh. Oh, he hung on! You don't live again, but you do get healed. So if we're both gonna heal, let's just both heal. Yeah, okay. Good call. Just reset. Full reset, I'm cool with that. High jump kick, don't miss. Huge. That did way less. Is this just a low roll? That sucks. You definitely Dazzling Gleam again. Man, if Torment wasn't active, I'd be able to attack here. I think Karate Chop and Sack is the play here because I can't really do much when it comes to the other Pokemon. So Aegislash, Probopass, and what was the last one? I don't even know. The crit! Hawlucha! My boy! That's so crazy. Don't miss. Don't miss. That would be legendary. 4 times effective from the top rope. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Because dude just lives. I can swap into Greninja and just... Oh, but discharge. Why do I have the memory of a thumb? An actual thumb. Double team here to see if it misses. Because if it misses, I can get another turn or I can get some damage off. What happens if it doesn't miss? If it doesn't miss, then I have to, then I die like instantly. And I have to swap into another Pokemon and I lose another Pokemon. Okay, that's not really what I meant to do, but I guess we're going for it and hoping that misses. And it didn't miss. All right, let's hope that Greninja tanks it like a boss. All right, cool. Cool, I guess why not? So surely you missed the next one. Or not. Low roll. No, no roll, low roll. Okay, well. I can just bide. Just do the same strat again. It took it out pretty easily, and Sturdy isn't active, so like it'll just die. Go on, hit me again. Hit me again. Ask me if I care. Yeah, big. Big. Aegis Slash. All right, the boy has come back. I can just Ice Beam a couple times. I mean, you're gonna use King's Shield. I don't have any physical attacks for you, so sorry to say, but that's not gonna do anything. All right, Ice Beam. Ooh, okay. I should have known that it was going to do that much. Why didn't I? Maybe I Dragon Pulse. Yeah, that was the good move. Oh, I should have been doing that right after. Oh, I mean, that was a crit. Okay, fine. Yeah, Sacred Sword definitely kind of hurts here. So let's take this through. If I send in Talonflame, it's going to protect. Yeah. So I send in Talonflame, right? Hear me out. I send in Talonflame, and then I throw a Pokeball at it. Yeah, and you're gonna protect. This is a dumb strat. And now I will Flame Charge you. Now we're at a bit of a dilemma. Does it heal? Does it shield? Or does it attack? Because I'm low. I think if it shields or if it heals, I should heal. Ooh. If I do either of those, though, I think both of those would be a good time to heal, right? Because if I heal here, I can bring back in Hawlucha for whatever they have next. So maybe I don't heal Talon. Well, if I don't heal Talonflame, then I might just die, so. Yeah, Shadow Claw, good luck. You probably shield here. You shield here. 100% you shield here. There's no reason why you don't shield here. There's no reason why you don't shield here. Okay. Dude, my fucking brain. Okay, I was gonna say if he shields here, I'm gonna be pissed, but all right, there we go. What's next? I don't even know. Bullet Punch, 100%. 110% is Bullet Punch. 150,000% it is Bullet Punch. Every single time it is Bullet Punch. It is Bullet Punch. It is going to be Bullet Punch. Yeah. Shout out to that one trader on Victory Road, because I wouldn't have thought of that if none of that happened. So shout out to you. That victory goes to you. I take back every mean thing I said about you. You're actually the GOAT for teaching me right from wrong here. Actually kind of goated. Oh, and the flame body. Oh. All right, there we go. I like that better way more. This next one has to be Hawlucha as well. This one's gonna be a little bit more interesting because I've got two dragon types on my team. Noibat and Goodra. They both have dragon type coverage, especially Goodra with Ice Beam and Dragon Pulse. Unless if I fight a flying type in there, Pikachu ain't gonna be too much help. Greninja isn't gonna be much of help. Talonflame might be a bit of a help, but I think Hawlucha dies just like immediately. I guess we're not halfway there. I just realized that we're not halfway there because I have to beat Diantha as well. But we are getting there. We're getting close. I feel like you start with Dragalge. Yeah, I don't know where that came from, but there was just some part of my brain that was like, you start with Dragalge. Don't know where that came from. Thanks, brain. And it missed. Brilliant start. All right, let's find press again. Yeah, I think Hawlucha just dies. Yeah. Hawlucha, you were a bit useless for this fight. I'm sorry, I had to be the one to tell you. Dragon Claw definitely does it here. Or not. You're a little bit. Ooh, that is a little bit problematic. I mean, Dragon Claw takes you out, but I just die immediately afterwards. Okay. Now the problem is that I have to send in my Pokemon before I know what they send in. Which is a major problem because I don't know what to send in here. I think Pikachu might be the play. I don't know if I'm happy about that choice, but I will double team here. Hopefully first move misses. Nope, of course it doesn't. So that's goodbye to Pikachu. Or not, but well, I mean, it's good to be goodbye to Pikachu, but not in the way that I thought. You have Ruskin, so touching you is going to be very, very bad for my health, but I think Brave Bird just kind of has to be the move. Ooh, that was nice. That was nice. That was nice. And then the recoil damage, yeah. That does a lot of damage. Okay. Talonflame's a little bit tankier than I thought he was. I'll give him credit. I give him credit where credit is due. Do I aerial ace? I think aerial ace might be good. Yeah, I think I have to aerial ace because water shuriken is going to do nothing. Or it's just... yeah. Pikachu, I can just... oh, you're gonna fucking... okay, Electro Ball. You're gonna heal, yeah. Did nothing. Thunderbolt, please. Connect. That also did nothing, Jesus. All right, well, goodbye, Pikachu. I think this battle is chalked. I mean, it has to be Talonflame, and Talonflame has to... so I just need Rough Skin to not do more than 30 damage. Okay. Oh, he might live. He might live. He might live. Dude, you can't do me like that. Alteria's scary. Because you've definitely got Dazzling Gleam on that dude. But I think he's probably tank. This stab. Okay. You're doing great. You're doing great. You're goated. You're goated. Steel Wing or Flying. I mean, Time Charge would be good because it's stab. All right, so I guess a Brave Bird then. That kind of sucks. I don't want you to take as much damage, but like. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Okay. They might go for the heal here. No, they didn't. Okay. Lot of recoil damage, but I'll take it. Who do you send out? Noivern, I should have known. But you're in the same situation. You're in the same situation where you are taking the same damage from Bravebird. I think I might want to heal Talonflame again. Okay, he took a little bit more damage, but I think that's okay. You might die to Bravebird here. Well, not die to it, but like, Bravebird's gonna take you out immediately after. I win? I win. I just win. Because I'm just goated. Woo! That was a little tough. That was a little tough with the little spread damage on the poison and the what's it called? The poison and the rough skin. The poison on the rough skin was rough, but it is what it is. Swap with Hawlucha with Pikachu here, since I have to start the last one with Pikachu. Who does he start with? Is it Clawitzer? It might be Clawitzer, or maybe Clawitzer's the ace. Oh. I thought I crashed for a second. That's crazy. Chef Siebold. Okay, I was right. Clawitzer's not that fast. Not terrible. Right. I'm right. Please tell me I'm right. Yeah, 59. Not that fast. So Electro Ball, surely. Okay, yeah, respectful. No confusion. The crit is crazy. Ugh. Starting off with a back foot hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Do I start with Talonflame and just Bravebird just to get it out, just to kind of get Talonflame out of the way? Rock and water. Stealing might be the play here. Might also just be swapping Pokemon to Goodra and tanking whatever the fuck it throws at me. Yeah. Ooh, wow, okay. Yeah. I didn't expect that to be that much. You take more damage from Pulse. Okay, that's fine. Let's go, Goodra! Huge! Goodra the GOAT! Anything bad I've ever said about you, Goodra, I want you to know that that was all some other guy. I've always been a believer. The Goodra supremacy is real. Yeah, and I just take you out because you don't heal. I believe there's a Gyarados incoming, which just kind of sucks because I don't have a Pikachu. Not really the Pokemon that I thought? Who's your ace? I genuinely don't know. I'm kind of at a loss. You've got Ice Beam though, for sure, and you definitely locked Ice Beam. And all of my Pokemon are weak to ice, except for Greninja. Greninja, it's your time to shine. Oh, interesting. First of all, that was a crit. Unnecessary. Second of all, I didn't expect Starmie to have a fucking fairy type move. I thought for sure that that was Ice Beam, but whatever. What do I know? I mean, you're just a normal water type. Boom Burst would be nice here, but that's gonna do normal damage. Acrobatics would be nice to do a big chunk of damage. Boom Burst would be also nice, but there's a small chance that it has soundproof. But I don't know if Starmie can get soundproof. I think I just lock at Acrobatics. This is the safest choice. Oh, and you're faster. Okay, that's not something I considered. I kind of just thought that Noivern was built like that, but it is apparent that he is not. You definitely Dazzling Gleam here, so I can probably go back to Talonflame safely. So that does raise the issue of... I just did an Acrobatics and I did a third of the health here. And so Brave Bird plus the plate is probably not going to do enough to kill it. Do I set up the Steel Wing so that way I can set up the one shot with the Brave Bird and hope that Talonflame lives whatever Starmie puts out? If I Brave Bird and it doesn't live, then it's going to heal. I think it's better just to Steel Wing here. Don't kill. Oh, that's so rough. And I thought Steel Wing was going to do a little bit more than that. You're really fast. I think I lost. Ooh, actually, I could use this time to heal. Psychic was not something I thought you would have either. You're having all of these moves that I just did not think that you would have. And frankly, it is disrespectful. You're probably faster, I just realized, so you probably one shot. Yeah. This Starmie is annoying. I mean, it is a roundabout way, but I mean, I did technically set up the one shot with the fucking move. Maybe I shouldn't have sent out Goodra here. That's fine. I can't believe I'm using a fire type to take out the water type here, but it's literally all I can do. Because it's the fastest one of the group, and it's the only one that can outspeed, and it can actually do the damage that can take out the Starmie. Ooh. Yeah. I knew he had a Gyarados. The question would be is if Pikachu can outspeed. And unfortunately, I just don't think it can. What's Gyarados' speed stat? 81 speed. Okay, so you're not as bad as I thought it. I'm not as down bad as I thought it would be. I think Noivern might be able to take an attack. I am just kind of heal stalling, and I apologize for heal stalling, but I also wouldn't be done with this. Ice Fang, really? Fine. Come on, Pikachu, you got this. Oh, huge. Okay. I apologize for the heal stalling there. I know it's heal stalling. I know it sucks. I'm sorry. Not that sorry, I'll be honest. So now I must challenge the champion. If the only thing that I know that she has is a Gardevoir and it can Mega Evolve. And I'm terrified of it because all of these guys are super weak to anything fairy, and that's Omega bad. I think the only strat that I have is keep Talonflame and Hawlucha alive. Can Ash beat Kalos? For the last time, Pat James in chat. So good. Hawlucha versus Pikachu. I think we're starting off great. I don't know which one outspeeds. This is going to be an interesting matchup to see who wins here. But I think Thunderbolt will... Okay. But, I mean... Huge. Pikachu actually lived an attack. That's crazy. You never see it, literally, ever. Tyrant Shrum. Ooh, that's a little bit more rough. You're probably using a ground attack, so Goodra will be nice to tank the damage here. Not what I was expecting. Good thing I missed that. Dragon Pulse. I mean, that just makes sense. I outspeed the Siren Charm, which is kind of surprising, but that's cool. Unscathed so far. Rock type. It is ice. Wait. Yeah, you're a rock type. Yeah, I can't loop you really. You probably logged in the ice move, so I can't swap into Noibat and Hawlucha, or maybe I can swap into Talonflame. You might have locked in a rock type move too, so maybe I can't really swap into anything. Lovely. Cool. Well, I can karate chop this thing away. I thought. Am I dumb? Brick break. It's brick break. That. Auroras would be dead right now if I thought about that. Hear me out. Actually, never mind. Do not hear me out. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Greninja, surely. Surely you have the answer for us. You have the answer that we need. Water. The full restore, of course! I should have gone with my gut and gone with... Oh, maybe I shouldn't. My only solace is that Greninja has a metronome. So the longer that I use this, the more damage it's gonna do. Or a slide screen. Right? Because hold on, let me check something. Because I need to make sure that they're actually holding the item. You are holding the metronome. Okay. So I mean, it's not gonna do as much, but like, are you gonna set up the reflect now that it's down? I think it's a possibility, but I think I take the advantage while I can because I can aerial ace while it's down. Yeah. That was the wrong move, ladies and gentlemen. That is what you call the wrong move. Crit. Give me one more. Okay. So the unfortunate part is that both reflect and light screen are up. But it's been one turn since both. I double team. Focus Blast. Oh. Okay, you have to recharge after that, I believe, right? So, Noivern. You don't have to... It has an accuracy of 70 and it hit me? I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. And this Goodra definitely has the speed advantage on me because it's high. You're a higher level than me. Why did I outspeed? Because mine is a speed nature. Holy! Years in the making. Let's become ghosts. Okay, so you Mega Evolve, and you definitely want to Moon Blast here. I think I just Ice Beam. I really don't have anything else I can do because you insta-die if you get hit by it. I just have to Ice Beam. I didn't think you'd be faster, to be honest. But hey! The special attack down kind of sucks, but I mean, at least I get a little bit of chip damage. Maybe you miss. Maybe you miss. Maybe I should have healed somebody. I probably should have healed somebody. All right. Well, Talonflame, you've got this. The question is, do I finish it off with Steel Wing or do I finish it off with Brave Bird? Brave Bird does massive damage, but Steel Wing, I think I answered it. One shot. Let's go, Talonflame. There we go. Cat Jam. Can you beat Kalos's Ash? The unfortunate answer is no, you can't. Ash has a lot of illegal Pokemon. Ash has a lot of illegal moves on his Pokemon. But I sure gave it a run for its money. I won't say. Thank you very much for battling with me. Now I finally feel free. Free from the part of me that mired in sorrow, the part of me that built the ultimate weapon. Floette. It's been 3,000 years. This Pokemon was waiting all this time. Waiting for him to return to the man he was, the man who loved Pokemon with all his heart. Fucking. What a fuck ass animation. All right, and that is it for me. Can you beat Kalos as Ash? No, you can't. Ash uses a lot of illegal Pokemon. Ash uses a lot of illegal moves. I wasn't able to get all of the moves up until the Elite Four, which I did my best. And not to mention, some of his methods are way harder to accomplish in the game than it is in real life for him. Real life, you know what I mean. Some of the gym leaders had to be save scummed. Some of them had to be heal spammed. Do I feel bad about it? Not really. It just tells you that one, you shouldn't do this challenge, and two, no, you can't beat Kalos' Ash. But hey, I got pretty close. Thank you for watching. This video has already taken way longer than it probably should have. And trust me, by the time you see this, even more time is going to be put into this because I haven't even started editing. I haven't started scripting. It's a whole thing. I don't know how many more videos of these I'll make. It'll probably be more like what you're used to of me just uploading some fun with my friends. I'll say it one more time. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a good one.